Alright guys, I'm going to show you how I get really flat seams. I'm working on the LegitKit Sail Away. I was a pattern tester for it, and so I'm working on a couple of the blocks because I want to get this guy finished. And I wanted to show how I get my seams super flat. So I'm working on the third piece on A6, and I've already got this guy really flat. I want to show you how I do that. So first, I go ahead and set my seam. I try to remember to set my seam every time. And then, so this part you can kind of make up your mind how you want to do it. I do it the way I do it because I find it makes the paper crinkle less, so I'll show you what I mean. I use the Acorn Precision Piecing Product, the Easy Press pen, on my seams. And I don't do it here where I normally would if I was piecing something, because I've found only going through 2 pieces of fabric, it often makes its way to the paper and then makes the paper kind of shrink up, and it messes with the shape of the finished block, and I don't like that. So what I do, instead of doing it here, again, where I normally would on a pieced block, I go ahead and I iron out the piece that I'm flipping over, and this is fine. This is within the seam allowance. I didn't cut the whole paper, so see, we're still good. That little bit won't matter once I trim it down. But I go ahead and flip this over and iron it to get it started nice and flat. To get a good start, get it ironed nice and hot. And then this is where I go ahead and hit it with the seam press stuff on the 3 layers. Trying to get it on that bottom layer as little as possible. So again, so I don't mess up with the paper. So get it in there, all nice and pretty. And then come back with the iron, hold it down there for a couple secs. I guess I should say seconds. Hold it down for a couple seconds. So it gets nice and flat. There we go. And the last controversial thing I do, I know not everybody loves these things, but I'm going to use my So Yeah quilting clapper and hold it down for a couple of seconds, just to kind of set it all the way, and it keeps them super flat. And because I'm storing these blocks, because there's so many of them, I'm storing them before I put them all together. I've found that with this, the way I'm doing this, with ironing it down, then doing the Magic Juice, the Acorn Precision Piecing pen, and then putting the clapper on it, I find that the seams, they don't like bubble up, or they don't start looking weird, even though I'm storing them for a long time between sewing them together for an entire row. So that's how I do it. I hope that helps. Here, I'll go ahead and remove this. See if you can see just how flat that bad boy is. Look at that. That's beauty. So there we go. That's what I'm doing for Sail Away. That's what I do for all my FPP. Thank you guys. Talk to you soon.